All right, it's here. The 2025 Gartner Magic Quadrant for Enterprise Networking just dropped, and we're going to break it all down for you in the next 5 minutes. Let's find out who's leading the pack, who's falling behind, and most importantly, what it all means for your network strategy.
So let's just kick things off with the multi-billion-dollar question every IT leader is asking themselves right now. Is your network a powerful engine for growth, or is it a bottleneck just waiting to happen? Because honestly, the answer is probably going to define your business for the next few years.
Look, navigating this landscape is tough. It's changing faster than ever before. And that's exactly where this report comes in. Think of the Gartner Magic Quadrant as your map, your GPS for making the smartest possible decisions in this super complex world. Okay, let's get to the good stuff, the part everyone flips to first, that top right corner, the leaders quadrant. So who actually made the cut this year? Let's dive in.
And here they are, 4 very clear leaders for 2025. First up, you've got Fortinet, which really stands out with its incredibly powerful security integration. We're talking advanced threat detection that analyzes user behavior. Then there's HPE Aruba, pushing the absolute boundaries of what AI-driven operations can do. You've also got Huawei, which is noted for its really cool digital twin capabilities. And finally, Juniper Networks, powered by its superstar Mist AI and the Marvis Virtual Assistant.
But hold on, because here's a massive plot twist that's shaking up this year's report. HPE is in the middle of acquiring Juniper Networks. I mean, this is a huge deal that could create an absolute powerhouse at the very top of the market and totally reshape this quadrant for years to come.
So we've seen the who, now let's get into the why. What are the massive tech forces that are separating these leaders from everybody else? Well, it really all boils down to one thing: artificial intelligence.
And just look at the speed of this change. It's incredible. Right now, fewer than 10% of companies are using AI for their network ops. But by 2028, Gartner predicts that number is going to explode to 35%. This isn't just a trend, folks. This is a fundamental rewiring of how networks are going to be managed from now on.
This right here, this is the core of the entire market shift. For years, it was all about the hardware specs, faster speeds, more ports. Well, that era is over. The game is now one with software. It's all about AI, automation, and intelligent management. The brain has officially become way more important than the brawn.
But, amidst all this exciting innovation, there's a little dose of economic reality. The entire market actually shrank last year by 3.1%. What that tells us is that budgets are tight. Customers are being forced to make smarter, more efficient choices. They need tech that delivers more value, not just more boxes.
And here's just a quick snapshot of where we are today with wireless. As you can see, Wi-Fi 6 is totally dominant, making up almost 3/4 of all access point shipments. The newer standards, Wi-Fi 6E and Wi-Fi 7, they're still in the early days, but make no mistake, that's where the future is headed. All right, let's shift gears and look over at the Visionaries quadrant. This is where things get really interesting, because we're not just seeing new tech, we're seeing entirely new business models that are challenging the old way of doing things.
And the biggest new model by far is Network as a Service, or NaaS. So traditionally, you'd buy all your network hardware, and you'd own it. NaaS just flips that completely on its head. It's a subscription. You pay for the network outcome you need, kind of like you subscribe to a cloud service. It's a huge shift from owning stuff to just using stuff.
And there's some really fascinating companies leading this charge. You've got Meter with its generative UI. Nile is offering a service that's actually backed by a performance guarantee, a formal SLA. And then there's Join Digital, which is focused on workplace analytics. See, these guys aren't just selling hardware. They're selling a guaranteed, hands-off network experience.
So where's Cisco in all this? Well, they are the lone occupant of the Challengers Quadrant, and their main focus right now is a massive, massive project, trying to unify their 2 giant portfolios, Catalyst and Meraki, into a single, cohesive platform. It is a colossal task, and believe me, the entire industry is watching to see how it goes.
Okay, so we've covered the leaders, the big trends, the visionaries, but what does this all mean for you when it's actually time to pull out the credit card? Let's break this down into a super simple, actionable checklist.
Gartner's advice here is crystal clear. Number 1, prioritize software capabilities over hardware specs, every single time. 2, dig deep into the AI and automation features. Don't just read the brochure, ask for demos. 3, seriously consider these NaaS models, especially if you're looking for simplicity. And 4, and this is a big one, even if you have a favorite vendor, always run a competitive process. It just keeps everyone honest and ensures you get the best value.
And that brings us right back to where we started, doesn't it? The tech and the business models are changing at lightning speed. Your network can be your single most powerful engine for innovation, or it can be the anchor that holds your entire business back. Now that you have the map, the choice is yours.